Thank you for joining me again. I hope you have had an amazing week. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a long week, but it's Friday and we made it. So I had a lot of people that have been asking me about the market fluctuating. And most people want to know, since the market is fluctuating, what do I need to do in preparation? And so the best advice that I can give is this is like the playoffs. Just because the playoffs is not until the end of the season does not mean you don't have to prep before the game. So that means you get ready now. Even if you know that, hey, the interest rates are too high, I'm not ready to buy right now, that does not mean that you don't prep right now. That means go ahead and get yourself together so that when playoff season gets here, you're already in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my 5 top tips to get yourself prepared to become a homeowner. All right, so number 1, credit. Everybody knows that you need to have a certain credit score to be able to purchase a home. Now, depending on which lender you decide to go with, that may vary, but a standard credit score that you would need is around about 620. Now, you can find lenders that work with what's called prime credit scores, which may be lowered credit scores, but I always try to tell my clients to shoot around 620 or higher. 620 or higher is going to be the better interest rates, and you're probably going to be dealing with the better lenders. That's not to say that prime lenders are not good. They are, but you're going to probably find, you're going to be able to pick which lenders you want to use. If you have a lower credit score, that's going to limit the lenders that you can pick from. All right. Number 2, and I'm looking at my notes, so if y'all see me looking down, that's what I'm looking for. Number 2, income. So with income, that's going to give me a couple of things. Your documents. Even if you think you make a certain amount, if your documents do not align to what you are reporting as your income, you don't make that amount. So make sure that your documents align to your income. Your documents include paycheck stubs, or if you're self-employed, 1099s, W-2s, taxes, all of that stuff, alimony, child support, all of that stuff correlates with your documents, and they have to match up. If you have made a certain amount, this one gets clients all the time. If you have made a certain amount, but let's say you've claimed over what you have made, they are looking for that too. So make sure that your claiming amount matches what your income amount is. And if you need to talk to a tax professional, I suggest you do that as well. So that's very important. Number 3, a great lender. So the worst thing to do when you are preparing to buy a home is to get a lender that will not answer the phone. They won't answer the phone. Because if you get a lender that does not answer the phone, when you have questions about your account or about the mortgage process, or about anything that's going on with your particular loan, guess what? If they're not going to answer the phone on the front end, then as you go through the loan process, they're going to be very hard to reach. So you want someone that is obtainable, somebody that you can touch. And I always tell my clients, get someone that you can feel comfortable asking a question, somebody that you feel comfortable reaching out to. And don't get me wrong, everybody is busy, so they may not be someone that you can talk to immediately, but then they can be someone that can return your phone call or your email or your text message or however you all communicate. So make sure that you have someone that is willing to communicate with you and to get back with you in a reasonable amount of time. Number 4, get your finances in order. Okay, So a lot of people want to know, how much money do I need to buy a house? Do I need this? Do I need that? So I will tell you, there are so many programs out here that can help you buy a home. They have down payment assistance. We have assistance programs for closing costs, you name it. However, there are things that you are going to need. There are expenses that are going to come up when you are purchasing a home. You have to have inspections. You have to have earnest money. There are things that you have to have, let alone you just want to make sure that you have money available because you're transitioning, most of you, from renting into home buying. So you want to make sure that you have started to save. I tell everybody, the same amount that you're paying in rent, start putting that up, or try to start putting that up into your home buying account. So if you already have a savings account, go ahead and call your bank, or maybe you can do it online and make you a home buying account. And that's just your account that you are creating in your head so that you know, hey, I'm going to be a home buyer one day. And that's how you know that you're ready to start purchasing a home. All right. And then number 5, and this is a big one for me, research. Research. Now, as your realtor, because I'm going to be your realtor, as your realtor, I don't want you to just rely on me. I don't want you to just rely on your lender. I don't just want you to rely on the things that we are telling you. As the new homeowner, I want you to get out here and do your own research. I want you to know for yourself that when people are telling you things about the home buying process, that they are telling you the truth, because this is probably going to be one of the biggest purchases that you have ever made in your entire life. So you want to make sure that the people that you are entrusting with that purchase are well versed and that they have your best interests at heart. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is to do your own research. Now, am I expecting you to be the expert? No. But I'm expecting you to do enough research to where when that person is telling you things, including myself, that you know enough information to where it sounds familiar and you kind of understand, I've heard that before. I've seen that before. I've read that before. I kind of know what they're talking about, so that you are in tune with what's going on. Okay? So, of course, there is a ton of more information that you can learn about buying a home, but those would be my top 5 to prepare you to get ready to buy a home. And once you have those top 5 things done, then I would say get ready to go, because you're going to be a homeowner. So thank you so much for joining me this week. As I have always told you, every week I'm going to come back here and give you information about what's going on in the home market. As you can see, those interest rates just keep, we're hoping that they start to kind of trend down, but I'm going to keep you in the know. So make sure that you come back next week, and hopefully we'll get some more good news. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Bye.